An Orange County man speaks out admitting he stabbed a pit bull to death after it attacked while he and his wife were walking their own two dogs. Welcome back to David Ona.
I'm Leslie Sykes in for Ellen Leyva. This is Eyewitness News at 4:30. Calling it an act of self-defense, an Anaheim man says he was forced to stab a pit bull to death when the animal viciously attacked him and his wife as the couple walked their two dogs. Eyewitness News reporter Rob Hayes is live in Anaheim, where the couple is now speaking out about this terrifying incident. Rob.
Well, this attack involved just one pit bull, but two people and two dogs were injured. More than half a dozen people were fighting this dog off before it was eventually stabbed to death by the husband of the woman who was under attack. It was supposed to be a walk through the neighborhood with the dogs, but in a flash it turned into a bloody attack from a pit bull that came seemingly out of thin air.
She started yelling, and I turned around, and they were on the ground. It was her and the two dogs were down there rolling around.
The Perrys say the pit bull latched onto the throat of their 8-year-old Siberian Husky, Sierra, then turned on their small American Eskimo named Buster. Neighbors poured out into the street, motorists pulled over, all trying to get the pit bull off that dog.
Someone gave me a big stick, and I started beating him with the stick. It shattered into splinters. He wouldn't release. They gave me like some type of pipe, like aluminum pipe. I beat him with the pipe. He still wouldn't release.
People were hitting that dog with sticks, bats, everything. He wouldn't let look good. We didn't know what to do. And somebody said, get a knife.
Doug Perry did just that. He ran into a nearby home where a resident gave him a large kitchen knife.
So I took the knife and I stabbed the dog one time, and he still wouldn't release.
Perry had to stab the pit bull a second time before it finally released 5-year-old Buster. Today the dogs are back home. Buster needed surgery for severe bite wounds to his leg and groin. Sierra had bite wounds to her throat hidden under her fur. Vicky has puncture wounds on both hands and a foot. And Doug sliced his hand with the knife while fighting off the pit bull.
I always thought that maybe they was getting a kind of a bad rap at one point, but this kind of changed my mind. I can see them a whole different light now. I don't think pit bulls should be allowed to anyone to have. You know, they're not pets. They're not a pet. You know, they're not a pet.
Now, Anaheim police are looking into the possibility that people reported aggressive behavior by this pit bull earlier in the week. If that is the case, the owners could be facing some charges. In the meantime, the Perrys are facing some mounting bills from the hospital and from the veterinary's office. They do say they're thankful, though, to all the people who came out to help them, people they didn't even know who came out, tried to fight this dog off. Reporting live in Anaheim, Rob Hayes, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.